All right, welcome back to B-Dubs Disc Golf, and we are at the back 12 of Four Palms in Jacksonville, Florida. So this is basket number 13, and we have a par 4, I believe. No, I'm changing discs, sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's not North Korea. You can do what you want.
All right, I am going to do what I want, and I'm throwing the D1.
Come back. Hey, that turned out not bad.
Yeah, I liked it. Excellent throw. Very good.
All right, I changed my grip up a little bit, but I do find it, I don't find it very comfortable. We're aiming at the yellow one, right?
Yes, we are going from white to yellow baskets.
Got it.
So I will say the cool thing about this course is lots of options in terms of distance.
Yes, that I will give you. Signage, below average.
That'll work. So the reason why I changed my disc at the last second, I was very concerned that I was going to throw a disc that went long and went into one of these people's yards.
Right. You'd fade into it. This wouldn't be helpful.
The new disc, M2. Cool stamp, actually. I think that tree helped me from losing that disc.
It would have been tight. Might have glanced off the fence. Oh, Grant. Gee, I was messing with the grip again.
So here's the thing, and it turns out that we played this basket wrong, and we're not doing it over. But we were supposed to go through those two trees.
Well, I almost did it.
I did not notice this, y'all, but we have a triple mandel that we were supposed to go through, and I didn't even see it until we got here. And again, I'm confident that the purpose is to protect these houses.
Come on. Oh, beauty.
Nice. So when you looked at the sign for this particular basket, did you notice any notes about a mando?
No, I did not see. Honestly, I wasn't looking, but it wasn't obvious.
No, it was not obvious.
The signage thing keeps coming up. Whew. Brett, are you aware of night disc golf?
I am.
Under the lights.
Yes, very much. Well, no, not under the lights. I'm aware of glow disc golf. So there are, here, I'll show you.
I'm aware of the glow as well. But
Okay, so like, for example,
I was curious about night time under the lights.
so that's the disc
So, yeah.
that came in my box, and it glows in the dark. I think we're going this way.
And you mentioned you were a member of a club. And
Well-
they send you these discs
Yes,
periodically.
correct. Quarterly. So basically, I think I wonder if we gotta go back
We
there.
got to go back right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, that signage.
Because I'm a little bit afraid of the right pedestrians, I'm going to go with something that I know will finish left, and that is my D1. All right, so the membership club, it costs money. So it's, there's 4 boxes a year. If you just pay for 1 box, it's $95. If you pay for all 4 boxes, you get a discount, and so each box ends up being about $85. The good news is that Number one, you get unique discs or stamps that no one else can get. Every box I've had so far has had at least 6 discs. But for example, one of the boxes I got, I had this hat in it. I've gotten socks. There's a pullover that I have that I got out of the box. So at minimum, if it only came with disc and you paid the whole year like I do, you'd be paying about $9 to $10 per disc.
That's not bad. It's roughly half price.
Right. So no matter what, you're getting a deal on the disc, and every box has had something else in it. So you're getting an even greater deal. So I personally love it. And since I throw Prodigy, no matter what they put in the box, there's a good chance I'm going to want to throw it anyway. All right, about 300 feet down there, the basket's somewhere, throwing my D1.
I think that's going to work perfectly.
I hope so. I still don't know where the basket is.
It's a little unclear, but yeah, I think you're in good shape. That was an excellent distance and fade.
Well, thank you. Miss it, get through.
I got a little high on that. Once again, I'm not throwing straight. I have this tendency to throw up.
But to your question that you asked earlier in the truck, I have more discs than I could possibly need or use for this sport. So, and there's really no reason whatsoever for me to ever buy another disc for quite some time. And yet, I will buy discs, and I enjoy being a member of the Prodigy membership club. Wow, that was a big skip.
It's not what I was trying to do, but it's more arm than body. It's uphill. You remember I mentioned that my shot creates the fun line.
Yes.
You're assuming that I could achieve what I wanted to do.
Oh, that is fantastic. Very good.
All right.
If I'm correct, I think this is a par 4. And if it is a par 4, this is an eagle putt.
Come on. Ooh,
That's
I think
all right.
The wind was
Yeah.
Wind a little against you on that one.
Nice. Very good.
Not eagle.
This might be my first birdie of the round, assuming it's a par 4. This should work. Basket 15, I believe, is 230 feet. Straight ahead, a little bit to the right. PA 5 time. Oh, that was bad. Good up. I would love to know the geology of this place, because it's like we're on the beach, like we've been on the beach this entire time.
There's piles of sand over there. I get the sense that they purposely over sand these areas.
You think this is a sanded area? Like,
oh yeah.
You don't think this is natural?
Maybe.
This is a lot of sand, Grant.
Well,
I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I just think you're wrong. This is a lot of sand. I guess I'm just wondering if we're on a spot that if we were to go 100 years ago or 1,000 years ago, would we be basically on the beach next to the ocean?
As an agronomist, I would say no.
Okay.
I would say we would see way more trees. But I'm not from Florida, and I don't.
Because isn't the entire state pretty much a swamp that we've made livable?
Yeah, I would agree. What I'm curious about is like some of these tree species. I can't imagine, particularly considering their size.
That they're water adapted.
Yeah. So something's changed.
Yeah. Well, that's why I want to know.
Oh, beauty. Good throw.
All right, I think we are going to that, behind that basket.
So then we're gonna walk back at 3/4 of a hole.
Hey, I did not design the course.
I don't know, Brett.
I'm just telling you what the locals are telling us. All right, Grant, I don't want to hit you.
Sorry. Good throw. A little fade, but wind took you.
That disc is skipping like crazy.
Messing with the grip. Clearly it's too low.
My battery's getting low. We will keep playing until we can't play, or I'll keep recording until I can't record no more.
Oh, Grant. Yeah.
Wind. Basket 17, 333 feet, pretty much straight ahead. We're gonna try the Shadowfax again.
Beauty.
In that tree though, so one of the things that a friend of mine does that he learned from a lesson is he actively tries to step forward into
the throw.
And so like literally when he throws, he's practically jumping straight ahead off the basket after he throws a disc. And he said that's helped a lot.
I think I'm getting still too much arm.
Sort of exaggerated step almost forces the legs into it.
Right.
It makes the arm a little bit more secondary. So if I were to play this correctly, which I'm going to attempt to do, I'm gonna go with my A3. If I play this correctly, I have to get in here. Make sure that I have a foot behind this disc, which I now do. Not hold anything out. and then throw the disc out.
Considering that's a great out.
Ugh. Everything's floating up. So you would think I would learn by now to throw it lower. And I ain't learning yet.
Don't kill him. If you kill him, you won't learn nothing.
I think you're doing just fine.
Well, thank you.
Yellow pin, straight ahead.
Straight ahead. Good stop. So that was crushed.
I overextended a little bit.
Basket 18, if we're playing pin B, according to the sign, it's 460 feet away.
It's the one to the right of the closest one. You see it?
According to my rangefinder, it's 390 away. I changed my mind, I'm going to go with my D1 again.
Fantastic throw.
I'm actually liking that. I did not like that D1 in the beginning of this round, but I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Well, somebody's getting the hang of something. About all I've been good at today is complaining about the signage.
Well, it's been great content.
Well, I will say, compared to the last time we filmed, it's a much nicer day.
Much nicer day. Last time we filmed together, it was snowing on us.
Yeah, it was chilly. I mean, it wasn't ridiculously cold, but
It was on the chilly side for sure. I mean, it was actively snowing on us, Grant.
well, hey.
I can check the tape and confirm that.
No, I recall.
Good throw. Do you feel like you're holding on to the disc tightly?
Probably.
Okay. Because I was actually going to suggest...
Should I loosen up?
No, I was actually going to suggest holding it tighter and trying to get that sort of wrist down a little bit to get the angle more flat.
I see what you're saying.
But as a general rule, I'm not a huge fan of quote unquote working on my game while I play, even though I try to fix things if I know I'm doing something. I'm going to say, Grant, I'm going to toot my own horn. If that basket truly is 390 feet away and I'm where I'm at now, that was not a bad throw.
That was an excellent throw. And the disc did what it said it was.
Exactly. And who knew? There's a lot of wind in the openness. That one I just decided, I was afraid of hitting the branches, so that was my first smart throw of the day.
You know, similar to the park at Kerrsville, there's a pretty good blend of open and trees.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so far the only complaint we've had about this course has been the signage.
Well, yeah, we figured it out.
Grant.
That's terrible. Fitting way to end the round, I guess. Lost disc.
I see you haven't let the lost disc go yet.
And a good disc, no less. I'm still reeling and mourning the loss of my...
You're still mourning the loss of your disc in that
disc,
pond?
yeah.
Oh, Grant, no. Yes, in the water. All right.
They don't float, do they? You think there's any value in attempting to use one of those sticks?
I mean, yeah, there's value. The value of knowing that we did everything that we could to get your disc back. First plan is to not fall in. Which disc was this?
It was the one you and I bought. In DC.
Oh, that was the one I said, I think this is a good disc for you?
Correct.
And you were finding that I was correct, that it was a good
Yes.
disc for you? And it is somewhere in this water?
Correct.
Keep in mind, I am rooting for you.
I can only imagine. And I'm sure this will be fantastic fodder on the YouTube channel. It's my cougar-like frame attempts to retrieve this disc from the water.
This very murky water that we can't see a darn
You can't
thing.
see a damn thing. And I've got polarized glasses on, and that's helping zero.
And let the record show, I realize that your number one goal is to not fall in. However, falling in or finding the disc would have been just fine for content on my part.
All right.
Are we done?
Yeah. So my rule is
Are we following
following. Whether it's in ball golf or disc golf, you get about a minute.
Okay.
And then the ball is, or disc is now in the witness protection
Yes,
program.
that is correct. And then we got a guy over there who's got a string and a triangle who is clearly fishing for discs. That is 100% his goal right now. Look at this. He is fishing for discs.
So here's the deal. You tell me if this strategically makes sense. Fundamentally, that is the wrong place to be looking.
Fundamentally, he is looking
Because
at
he
the,
should be looking here,
yes, because the
not there.
the basket's right there.
Yeah. Like
Well, no, take the back. He's in front of a pad that if the disc went short, but even still,
Yeah, no. But if it went short, it would
it
go
should
short
way
over there.
here. You're right. You're absolutely right. So basically,
So why would you you'd have to really rail it.
he's fishing the wrong part of
He's
the pond.
fishing for nothing, basically. And the raccoon seems to be MIA.
Well, I hope so, because that raccoon, first of all, should not have been up at this time of day,
No.
number one. And number two, it's just not a good place for a raccoon to be in a tree in the flight path of a disc. It's the basket.
Well,
There are all kinds of wrong about
true. I'll take the under on that, though. The likelihood of you hitting the raccoon is pretty low. Are you sure that your disc app is not confusing the attendance of the playground with the attendance to the disc golf area? There seems to be way more people over there. at the playground than there is here.
All right, so you're still questioning
Yes, I am.
that this is the most popular course in Florida.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Grant, for being on my channel.
Thank you. Appreciate the opportunity. As always, a good time. A bunch of different laughs over multiple things.
Thanks for watching B-Dubs Disc Golf. Don't forget to like and subscribe.